After saying this, I discovered that River State youths are only looking for money, not work. They're looking for money, not work, and they're looking for free money. And that is the reason why you see all of them running towards politicians. Free money. They don't want to work. In short, they don't want to work. What they're looking for is just free money. There are jobs everywhere. Let's do this math together, my sister. I have some friends that are doing car wash business, and for every day they go home with like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, all depending on the volume of trade for the day. Times a month. That's big money. Others are looking for, a white-collar job. It's nowhere anywhere in Nigeria. White-collar job has all gone. The world has moved from certificate to a big ticket. What are you doing with your hands? It's a big ticket. What can you do? Are you a driver? Are you a good driver? Are you a mechanic? Do you know your work? Do you know what you are doing? I mean, the same boys lazing around looking for who will buy them drinks and all that. And I'm telling you the truth. There are jobs opportunity everywhere. And imagine you giving us a job to somebody and it's complaining about location. We used to trek to where we learn work. Trek go, trek come back because I knew what I was looking for. That is the truth. See, the earlier the better our youth. I don't know how much tomorrow. I go to shop now and you see that people don't learn work anymore. They don't want to learn any trade anymore. They don't want to make money. Make money, and that settles it. For me, we are in trouble in University.
Barry says we are in trouble. Let's hear what Nnamdi thinks. Hi, Nnamdi from Port Harcourt. Thank you for joining the conversation.
Good afternoon. An interesting one.
Good afternoon.
Consistency pays. I've been in my own practice for over 10 years, and I can assure you that it has paid me more. But the kind of youth that we encounter these days, I have an experience. I have a side hustle. I'm an native of Valuable. I have a barber shop. One guy came and worked for 2 years and started his own. I left him at 20 years, done well. The second person came and did very well. Then the third person not came. In fact, when the guy came, it was not even up to, because I have this work living the money they've worked for like 1 month, so I can be able to save up for children's school fees. What this guy did was to sell all the bathing accessories, the clipper, the television, and went away with the money and just hung the key for me I'm telling you, that's what he did.
Hey, God, I beg you.
Made arrangements, sold everything, generator, just hang the key. The only thing he couldn't remove was just the fan because it was still in fan. Sold everything, even with the money, and the guy ran away.
This person was working for you.
Working for me, just barely 1 month.
You were training the person.
No, I was not. He's a complete barber that came to life. You know the way barbering saloon.
Yes.
You do account every week. So I normally leave the money for them for like 1 month, so that at least if you are paying for 5,000 a month, is 20,000. The money can be useful for you.
Wow.
That was how the guy left with the money, sold everything for the barbering salon. The salon is closed up till today, but that's not even an issue for me.
Oh, wow. Now, wow. Now, wow. I mean, like I said, we've all had our fair share of these people. But you know what it hurts the most? When you are giving people a chance. You know what a referral is? A referral is basically saying, I think from what I know of this person will be a good fit. And whoever is in charge looks at you and say, oh, this person is coming from Carl or Akwe. Or this person is coming from Jude. Or this person is coming from Emeka. Or this person is coming from Denise. So they would most likely beat protocol to ensure that your person gets there. And then after you have gone through all of that, your person is a no-show. That one is a pain, no. But then, this person clearly knew what the job was about. Even with, my neighbor was sharing something with me some time ago. She used to have someone who usually, my neighbor before where I live now, she used to have someone who always comes to her to ask for help, money to send her children to school, money to feed the family, money to do this. And every time she keeps asking, what of your husband? What of your husband? She said, leave that one first. Just help me with this one first. I'll continue with that story after this. Nigerian folk, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Denise Dennis.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Thank you. Atletico is my name.
Atletico, welcome.
Thank you. I think everybody is laughing on this young man. But the age you painted, this man is not a baby.
It's not. It's not a young man. This man, I suppose, call him daddy.
Good. It means that if we use his case to run down the other younger ones, claiming that there are jobs everywhere, I think we are lying to ourselves, we are lying to the younger ones. This man probably has something doing.
No, he doesn't have anything doing. He's jobless. He has been jobless for years.
How is he surviving?
He probably has people he calls to say urgent 2K.
Good. Good. He has a source of survival.
Which is somebody's LSS hard hand money.
And the person decides to give him.
Okay.
Because I don't think in this age and time, a 40-something-year-old man, as suspected, will be depending on someone else. If the person continues to give, fine, then you are surviving him. So it means that this person has a survival source.
Well, what happens when that person stops giving him? Or when that person is no more?
When you are not giving, that's what I'm saying. Now, what I'm saying in essence is, if indeed this person does not have a choice, there is a choice. There is a choice. The choice is he has a source of survival. The other youth does not have. They are not seeing it. And somebody is coming to tell you there is job everywhere. Where is the job? Now, talking about those who say you are rejecting a job, Vivi, if I stay in, let's say, roommaking, or let me say I stay in my tray, for instance, and you're offering me a job in roommaking, remember, I don't have a dime. Maybe probably I'm a fresh graduate, so I've not even gotten to the level that I will have capital to change location. Changing location means having accommodation somewhere. So let's say, for instance, in my tray, getting a job in roommaking, and you're offering to pay me 50,000. Maybe in today Nigeria, how much will I pay from my tray to roommaking, going and coming? Subtract it from my salary of 50,000. Can I survive?
Fair point. Atletico, fair point. Cost of transportation and fuel. A far job actually costs more to attend than it pays. Are some jobs just poverty traps? The answer is yes. But there are times when salaries can actually be reviewed based on distance and people still turn them down.
No, I'm trying to give a reason why it is possible for me to cry for a job, and after you tell me there is a job somewhere, for example, in that kind of distance, and I turn it down, not because I don't need the job, but because I have calculated my expenses, and I discovered that at the end of the month, I am still jobless.
Yes, you still don't get it. You still don't get it. This person has not even showed up for the interview yet. This person does not even know the location yet. This person has not even heard how much he will be paid yet. This person has just been notified. Go for this interview and this job is yours. And the person did not even show up, did not even feel the need to reach out to the person that referred him to say, I don't check myself. I know sure say I go fit come this interview. It was until I called. Now tell me, does that show that this person really wants to work?
Good. This is a different case altogether. It's a clear case that this person doesn't want to work. Because if I didn't been like I was trying to think, the person have heard all of these indices and decided not to.
No, the person didn't even show up. He didn't even show up.
It means this person doesn't want to work. And please, nobody should use him to now say there is job everywhere. There is no job in Nigeria.
All right, point taking, there is no job in Nigeria. Now, of course, we are in the area of everything is affecting our mental health. Are we being too hard on people? Tell me, should someone take a job they know they'll be miserable in just because they are unemployed? And then there is when you recommend someone and they fail to show up, do you think that person owes you an apology or it's just business? And then let me just add this one, the entitlement factor. Are we seeing a rise in softness? Did our parents' generation take any job available while this generation is waiting for the perfect job? These are some of the things we may want to look at. Someone says, Didito, good afternoon. Question 1, yes. A bit, yes. Chai, Didito, shame, catch me. I wore a look of disdain. Here in Abuja, there was a friend who cried blood and water for a job only for me to recommend him to an international company. I told him that this company, you must speak with accent. Also, you will need to write a little test. This guy went, called my name so they can give him the job, refused to take the test. In fact, failed woefully in the oral test. Ha! I was like, what? Another one I helped to get a job. She started a few weeks. She decided to be queen of her boss. She didn't come to work again and stated that the salary is small, or yet she no get money. She cannot afford ordinary coke, yet she de buga. So now I don't help anymore. Even if I know the links, I rather encourage that fellow to look up to God and hope I pass. The second question is, people are getting priding, not lazy. Buga to follow in that word, yet they don't have shishi or can't feed themselves. You hear what? I know if you work for that kind of money or pay. Those people run when they start to lament. I'm Chagaze from Abuja. Good afternoon, Denise. Yes, so that was how I recommended a neighbor's daughter for a caregiving job at where I work. We were doing art, crafts, and decorations in preparation for resumption. She came and was immediately employed, and my boss and HOD both took me aside separately and asked, the way I'm looking at this girl you brought, is she ready to work? I said, yes. I bought her what to eat that day and the next just to give her a soft landing. Monday came, she resumed late. First red flag. My boss gave me that knowing look, but we laughed it off. On Tuesday, she had cramps after mid-morning till afternoon. From mid-morning till afternoon. I bought her painkillers myself, only for her to tell me they won't work, and she only takes a particular brand. She didn't do a thing throughout that day except to sleep and eat at lunchtime. She closed early and never returned, only for her mom to tell me a few days later that we want to kill her daughter with stress, and she won't continue. I couldn't face my boss and HOD without shame, but it later died off. Same thing happened with my colleague's friend's fiance. She applied to be a teacher and was immediately employed as well. Upon resumption on Monday, we didn't see her. She took our lesson notes, textbooks, and other materials to her house. We had to beg her to return them, which she later did on Friday. What is going on? In short, let's go on this break. We'll be back.